We have great news coming in from the last frontier state. The Alaska House State Affairs Committee has passed House Joint Resolution 13 for term limits on Congress, and now we have scheduled a hearing in front of the Judiciary Committee. It's no surprise. Polling in Alaska shows that 84% of Alaskans support congressional term limits. Hi, this is Holly Robichaud with breaking news on term limits. Alaska isn't the only state we're seeing movement in over the past 2 weeks. Not only did we file SCR 2 in Louisiana, but it's been assigned to a committee. In Idaho, we passed SCR 114 in the Senate Judiciary Committee, and it's now headed to the floor for a vote. In Georgia, HR 1043 has been assigned to the Rules Committee. We have scheduled hearing for HGR 5 in the Senate and Local Government Affairs Committee in Tennessee. We're seeing a lot of progress. Stay tuned. We have exciting news coming out of Kansas. The Senate Committee on Federal and State Affairs passed Senate Concurrent Resolution 1609, sponsored by Senator J.R. Clays. This legislation has bipartisan support and the support of more than 50 legislators who have signed the U.S. Term Limits Pledge, promising to support congressional term limits effort. Now for the bad news. In Nebraska, Legislative Resolution 282 failed, but given our success in other states, this doesn't negate the impact of our successes we're having, and we'll be back in Nebraska. Now for some really big news. Legislative candidates across the nation are getting the message on the overwhelming support congressional term limits has with voters. An additional 51 2024 legislative candidates have signed our pledge in the past 2 weeks. This is a huge number, and we are seeing such great growth in pledge signers. I can't be more pleased. Why is this happening? Because people like you who support term limits and that the power of your vote at the ballot box has. And a special thanks goes out to our pledge team who is making this happen. You're probably wondering, Holly, how many congressional candidates have signed over the past 2 weeks? Well, I'm pleased to report that 8 congressional candidates have signed our U.S. term limits pledge. With record numbers of candidates signing the pledge for the 2024 election cycle, we are sure to see our biggest number ever by Election Day. Now it's time for an update on United States Senator Bob Goldbar Menendez. According to CNN, Goldbar Bob pleaded not guilty to the latest 12 federal charges that have been leveled against him, including bribery, extortion, and leading his lawyers to provide false information to the courts. One of his co-defendants has accepted a plea deal and is cooperating with federal prosecutors. Menendez has held public office continuously since 1986 when he was elected mayor of Union City. He was appointed to the Senate in 2006. ABC News states that in spite of his 18 total charges, he would not resign from the Senate. Imagine any other position where the facts tell you the story of a perpetrator isn't fired. It just doesn't exist. And now it's time for the Crup Politician of the Week. And this week, Steve Stockman, former U.S. Representative of Texas's 9th Congressional District, serving from 1995 to 1997, and also serving Texas's 36th District from 2013 to 2015. While the number of terms he served may not be extensive, the list of convicted felonies is. According to the Texas Tribune, Representative Stockman was convicted of 23 felonies, including fraud, money laundering, and violations of the federal elections law. This involved the misuse of $1.2 million in funds from donors to pay for hot air balloon rides, that's right, kennel bills, and a new dishwasher, as well as planting an undercover intern in the office of a political rival. If this is what a congressman can do in 4 years in office, imagine what one can do over a course of 10 years or even 20 years. We are getting closer and closer every day. Congressional term limits can become a reality. We've got the momentum and we've got the support of the people, but we need your help. We need you to get involved. Go to termlimits.org and get involved today. And be sure to share this program with your friends and family every week. This is Holly Robichaud for U.S. Term Limits Breaking News. We'll see you soon.